This is the second installment of our three-part series tracking the events at Blackwood Farm. In our last file, my friend Maya cracked open a chain stone well in her grandfather's woods, only to find a pair of clean white sneakers waiting at the pitch-black bottom, the exact same sneakers she was wearing on her own feet. Paralyzed by the psychological impossibility of what she was seeing, Maya made a fatal error. She kept her flashlight trained on the bottom of the dark shaft. Today, we look at the second segment of her recovered phone timeline, and the terrifying reality of what happened when the well was no longer silent. The freezing rain continued to pour. Maya stood over the open well. Suddenly, a sharp metallic groan echoed from the deep. The rusted metal ladder was straining. Someone, or something, had just placed their weight onto the bottom rung and began to climb. Primal survival instincts finally overrode her panic. Maya stumbled backward, her boots slipping in the freezing mud of the clearing. She turned and ran. Her flashlight beam danced wildly across the black trunks of the pine trees. The woods felt thicker, endless. She reached the farmhouse, slipped inside the kitchen, and threw her entire body weight against the heavy wooden back door. She locked the deadbolts. She latched the chain. She locked the windows. But the physical walls of the house offered no comfort. The sound returned. The copper plumbing pipes inside the walls began to vibrate. Rhythmic, loud, a violent metallic thumping. Then, the noise shifted. It moved out of the pipes, directly onto the ceiling boards above her head. Heavy, wet footsteps, walking toward her. Maya backed into the kitchen corner, clutching her phone. Her eyes locked onto the cellar door. The brass knob was slowly turning. Her phone buzzed. A text message from an unlisted number flashed on the screen. It was an audio file, sent from her own device. With shaking fingers, she hit play. The audio was a live broadcast. It was the sound of her own heavy breathing in the kitchen, recorded from inside the refrigerator. Maya raised her eyes from the screen. The white rubber seal of the kitchen refrigerator slowly deflated. The door began to open. This concludes episode 2 of The Chained Well. Maya's final moments inside the kitchen were captured on a video clip uploaded to her private cloud drive at 4 a.m. Subscribe immediately to Untold Retaliation to ensure you don't miss the conclusion in episode 3. The final file reveals what stepped out of the cold.